Okay, I think we're a little fatter, but we're better. We're losing the weight. A little, but it's fine. Okay, let's actually continue. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Be Kind J. It's kind of weird to say that because I've changed this YouTube name probably like 2 or 3 times. If you guys are new to this channel, hi, my name is Janyell. I make self-improvement videos. So today we're gonna talk about how to break generational curses, family curses, your life curses, whatever curses. Yeah. So what is generational curses? So English? Like other examples of the curses is like, you know, trauma. If you come from like a single parent, like if your parents either divorced or they were never together, a chronic like unemployment, alcoholism, as we mentioned, bad tempers. I feel like a lot of like races and nationalities have bad tempers. I think that's like a natural thing, but it doesn't mean it's a healthy thing. Guys, like okay, wait, before we jump into this, I actually got bangs, but now that my bangs are outgrowing and there's like this like cool, not cool, weird space, because I didn't blow them out. Steps, okay, guys, the first step is always to admit there is something wrong, acknowledging that there is something maybe twisted in your family and maybe within yourself. So once you acknowledge something, you can head over to step 2. 2 is kind of like an option. I personally don't go for, I used to go to therapy, but the second one would be getting professional help. Now, professional help could be in numerous ways, but it's up to you if you're really into going to a therapist. There's nothing wrong with therapy. Right now in my life, I just don't feel that I would need one. I found ways where getting help in other ways were reading books, learning from other people's like stories through podcasts and like what they did about it, really finding something to better yourself. And if there's something you don't like, I think one of the best ways, and that's probably why I'm still involved with it personally, is fitness. Now, I'm not like, if you look at me, I'm not like, you know, it's not like I'm the most fit person or the skinniest person that gained some weight, but fitness always like brings me back to discipline. Now, I'm not just talking about like you have to weight lift. You could do anything in fitness, whatever type of athlete you want to be, whether it's running, swimming, playing a sport, tennis, whatever you want. You know, fitness could be dancing, but I feel like when I do some type of activity, it brings me back to, okay, this is what I have to get done. This is what I have to do. So fitness was definitely, I don't want to say a best distraction, but it was the best thing I've done to like listen to my body and be like, okay, I don't have to do that anymore, or I don't have to be like that person, because it kind of like rewired me to be like, okay, this is point A, this is point B, how are we gonna get to point C? What happened, baby? You wanna show everybody you? You wanna be on camera? You wanna be on camera? You wanna be on camera? And then it kind of goes into, you know, changing your habits, because I feel like when you change your habits for the better, now I don't know what kind of habits you have, excuse me, I'm about to yawn, but I know, for example, for me, my bad habit was eating the worst for myself. Like, guys, I'm gonna be saying this very openly. I'm a McDonald's lover, and I feel like I'm in rehab right now. I'm a McDonald's lover that stopped McDonald's, because every time I was stressed, I would go there, even if it was like for a small pack of fries or chicken nuggets or whatever, and I felt like, oh, if I had a bad day, I could just go get that really fast and then I'll restart the next day. That is so bad for you that what was the point of me working out and then going to eat that fast food? It reminds me, okay, listen, we're not doing that again. We're not going there again. We're not gonna go back to the yellow big M. We're gonna go to the big W, Whole Foods, and we're gonna get ourselves some nice chicken, maybe some salmon, and we're gonna get some vegetables, we're gonna get some potatoes, we're gonna get something that's gonna be so fancy dancy that you're gonna cook and eat and you're gonna be like, chef's kiss. Another point is how to like change the way you speak about yourself. No, I'm so serious. Like I've never really spoke badly of myself. I was really hard on myself in my mind, but I feel like because I was just as hard on myself, maybe I wasn't as nice as I should have been. You really gotta change the way you talk about yourself. Who knows, maybe you're a person that tells yourself you're a piece of, you know, whatever, or you don't think you're not good enough. Change, like I said, changing habits, changing the way you speak about yourself, maybe even changing the way you speak about others. Like, let go of what other people are doing, what other people are saying. I'm gonna be honest with you right here, right now. If this is the only part you got from the entire video, no one is gonna be on your side when you break a generational curse. For example, like if, what was something I did? My education, guys. Family was like, you're not gonna make it. Like you're having breakdowns, like you're crying, like why don't you stop? You already have your bachelor's, like you don't need to do that. Why would you have to do that? And when I got my master's, it was like everybody was so proud of me. Like so grateful, but like a lot of people in my life were kind of like, why? And when I went for my master's, I went for human resources and I just pushed myself, and trust me, I had the worst mental breakdowns. And I'm assuming I'm gonna have that in PhD, but I truly wanna be that educated because I wanna be the first in my family. And I also wanna be the first in my family as a Latin woman. If you look at the stats, there is not a lot of Latin women that even have a PhD, yet alone a master's in United States. I'm talking about United States, guys. I'm not talking about another country. It hurts me to know that I am one of the few. And I will be damned when I get my PhD, I'm gonna be like, listen, I'm one of those percentages, and I hope I can encourage people, not even just of Latin people, but anyone, that you can do it. Trust me, guys. Another thing is willing to let go of these past, you know, curses. Let them go. Commit. And lastly, really, is to commit to your journey. If you're really trying to change your family's like curse history, commit to the journey. Be the difference. Because there are gonna be a lot of people that are gonna look at you like hating, whether it's family, whether it's friends. People are gonna be like waiting for you to mess up, waiting for you to be like, yeah, I told you so. You don't know what you're doing. You never know what you're doing. There's always so much talk there. When I was young, I don't know if I never really heard it. Like I've heard it. I just never really cared to listen because I always done what I wanted to do. And my family, they're a type of parents that like my mom would be like, Janyell, how could you? How dare you? Or what? You know, like my mom would get very dramatic. And my dad would be more of like, he would be very chilled. He wouldn't say too much, but he would be observant. I feel like he would watch how I was doing things and try to see like where my path is. I feel like my mom's more like, you know, like she'll just, what are you doing? What would the family say? Yeah, well, I never really cared about that. So I didn't really get too much backlash, but I did in a sense, but I didn't, you know, but it was, maybe because I just never paid attention to the loud noise in the background. So, I guess he wanted to be a part of the, maybe I'll just talk like this. I like can't film with like a tail on the side of me. Okay, anyway, generational curses, they are pretty much negative aspects of your life, negative circumstances that turn into some type of addiction, which is really sad to say, poverty, toxic relationships, and mental health issues down the road, or if not now. And I always told myself, I don't want to repeat that. So definitely do that is meditation. You can self-reflect however you want to do it, whether you're sitting in your room just thinking, maybe writing down in your journal, meditating. However you want to self-reflect. Some people self-reflect when they work out, maybe when they go for a run, or maybe when they go for a walk, who knows. But when I self-reflect, I always review my belief systems, my values, my behavior. What do I want to change in my family, like for me? Because once I start within myself, then I can change going forward. I can't change going back, because whatever happened in the past, whatever happened before me, that's already done. But I can fix what I could do for the future. Another thing is, Pay attention to who you are with, who you're with a partner. I'm talking about who's gonna be your forever lover. Don't you know, don't you remember? So if you don't like your job, for example, this is why education becomes like a good thing for you. You just need to find something that you're good at, a skill. And like there's so many websites that will teach you different types of skill sets, trade schools, universities, classes, courses, whatever you want to do, free online learning, books. Once you master something and you can make money off of it, you don't have to work that Burger King job that you used to, or Starbucks job or you used to, or HR job that you used to, or any job that you used to, or Jenny Craig, or whatever jobs that I used to work. But you know, get yourself into a side hustle. Like if you work a full-time job now or a part-time job now or no job right now, get yourself into something that you can be skillful in, and see how it goes. Seeking support. Guys, you need to make sure, and I'm not even joking, like the person that you're with, your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, partner in crime, the devil, I don't know. You have to understand that that is your person, and if that's your person for life, you better pick the right person. Now, I'm not talking about this person needs to like check off everything off your list, but they need to be able to work with you on things that you want to change, you know, support you, believe in you, help you on things. Because whatever your journey you're going through, they should kind of help alongside by like supporting. There's really not much they can do except support because this journey's yours. Same thing with your friends. Like, make sure you're with a strong group of friends, strong circle. Me and my friends, we have a group chat on Instagram. It's called Bad Girls. I think it's called Bad Girls Club. And it has like a cocktail emoji and all this jazz. And we always like go back and forth talking about like things that we're struggling with. And we're just throwing a lot of ideas and opinions. And I like it because it's a circle where I can be vulnerable. I can trust these girls. I've known these girls for a while, for years, and I feel safe. I don't feel judged. Have I got into fights with my friends? Yeah. I think you should get into a fight with your friend. How could you be so nice with your friend all the time? Like, I'm sorry, I think and then I'll keep going to this breaking generation thing. I think when you have friends, there should be a moment in your friendship, maybe a few times, that you should have like a little bit of a cat fight and get over it, because you're going through a lot of growing pains and you guys do love each other, but you guys are not always gonna agree with everything. When you have a good friend group or a good relationship with even just like your family members as well, besides your significant other, besides your friends, it's beautiful. You should always build these beautiful relationships to feel safe, to feel vulnerable, to gather resources, to bounce off each other's ideas. Like, humans need to socialize, humans need to interact, and when we're social creatures, we feel better. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and stay tuned for another video. Take care. Any questions, any comments, anything that I haven't covered, you can comment and you can comment below in the comment section. Stay tuned. I'm going for another video in like about 2 weeks. I really like you, love you all.